Alrighty, let's get it. We are doing this. We really are. All right, so you guys, we are in a new studio this year. Your girl is ecstatic. Like, honestly, I don't really know how to even express my emotions.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. It's Danielle J. Martin. Don't forget the J. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1.
Hi, you guys. In case you don't know me, my name is Danielle J. Martin. On this channel, what you're going to be getting is just really a little bit of everything. But honestly, what you're really going to be getting is I'm going to be expressing my faith journey, my fitness lifestyle, and my actual lifestyle, what I do outside of work and everything else that comes with me. So I'm super excited to do 3 things here on this channel. My plan and my mission is to really educate you while also entertaining you, but most importantly, to empower you to become your best self. And together we're going to grow, okay? Because this is something that's out of my comfort zone. But yes, we're going to grow together and I'm super excited. All right, so today we're discussing intentions about the new year. How many times have we said that New Year's resolutions are just so overrated? Actually, I think it's not true, because I really do think that this is the time during the year where you're just really thinking about all the things that you want to do this year, all the goals you want to accomplish, and I don't think it's the wrong thing to do. But I will say that how about we just change the way that we're thinking about New Year's resolutions and actually say, what are your intentions this year? Everyone has been asking me, Danielle, what are your goals? Have you reflected? Girl, I've been reflecting over the last 3 years. I mean, honestly, it's just where I've been, right? I'm constantly reflecting. But to be honest with you, I had to ask myself, what are my intentions this year? And I will say my number one intention this year is to feed my soul, which is the whole point of why I decided to read this book. Tabitha Brown, Feeding the Soul. Check it out. She is really intentional about sharing her story, and it's super good. This is probably one of the fastest books I've read. Okay, that goes into my point number 2. We are finishing everything that we start this year. That's exactly what we're doing. So when I talk about feeding my soul, I mean being intentional about healing, about reflecting, self-care, and writing things out, because it's so easy to want to move on to the next thing, because that's just what our culture is. It's like, what's next? What's next? What's next? How about just be still, right? When was the last time that you were still? Okay. So, feeding my soul, honestly, this year just really means that we're going to heal. We're going to reflect all the wounds that I tried to cover up. Honey, we are peeling back the Band-Aid, okay? We are really addressing everything that has been going on that you've been trying to avoid. Actually take time to reflect and heal from those things, okay? In these last couple of months, I have definitely been evaluating. When God tells you to sit down, I just think that you have no other choice. I mean, let's be honest. You have no other choice but to reflect if you are in a space where when God says, oh, yeah, you thought you were about to do that. No, okay? So being very intentional about that, but also, like I said, going back to finish everything I start, right? So last year I had this thing, right, where I would start a book, right? Let's be real here. I would start a book and then I would not finish it. I would read the first 3 chapters and I would be like, you know what? I think I got everything that this book is saying. No. Finish what you start, okay? And that goes with projects, right? So don't move on to the next project until you actually finish it. So that's something that Danielle Martin is doing this year. And then honestly, too, enjoying the journey while I do it. How many times have we been so excited to achieve a goal and accomplish something in our life, and then next thing you know, we're like, dang, it's over. Yeah, it's over because you were so excited to finish the goal that you just skipped the journey and you don't even remember what happened, right? So there's going to be another time where I share a video about even just the journey to get here. You guys, we are in a new studio this year. Your girl is ecstatic. Like, honestly, I don't really know like how to even express my emotions. So we're going to have another video for that, the journey to get here, because honestly, the journey to get here in this space, it's comical. It goes back to when you create a plan for your life and God laughs. That's a real statement. I think we should take that statement seriously. Okay, number 3, we are going to be living in our authenticity. Okay, so you're going to get the fullness, authentic self of Danielle J. Martin here, because I do believe that there was a time where I was very fearful of like being accepted. Like I felt as if like my vulnerability would get me in trouble or it was just going to be too much for people. And even doing this YouTube channel, you guys, your girl is like putting herself out there. We're doing it. Like we're here. So yeah, we are going to remove all of those negative emotions, negative thoughts. We are going to be confirming this year that it's about being authentic, right? Because you being your authentic self is probably the most beautiful thing. And that comes with imperfection because to be honest, I was in a space where I felt as if everything had to be perfect. I had to be perfect. My hair has to be perfect. No, like live in your imperfection, right? And then number 4, we are going to be intentional. You guys, going back to my first question, not saying, what are your goals this year? Really ask yourself, what are your intentions this year? Really, like, what are you going to be intentional about? Okay. So for me, if it's not feeding me, then it's draining me. Okay. So we're going to be intentional in every project that we do, every community outreach that I'm involved in, everything's going to be intentional. My friends, my friendships, my relationships, like everything intentional, because if it's not pouring into you, then like I said, it's draining you. So yeah, those are my intentions this year. Okay. So think about that. Write it down, do whatever you feel like is best for you, and just review them, okay? Because I think we get into this space where we feel like we have to write out 10 goals and expect to achieve all of them. I mean, really, go back to what I even said earlier, like finish everything you start. Did you finish the last thing that God told you to do? Yeah, I don't know about that. So, review your goals last year. Did you accomplish all of them? And don't get me wrong, maybe you did accomplish all of them and that's great. You know, kudos to you. Congratulations. But there's some people out there like me that didn't finish their goals last year. And so we're not calling them goals. We're calling them intentions. We're going to be very intentional this year. So I'm super excited to share more with you guys. I would love to know too what else you would love to hear from me and my journey, because this is where you're going to hear it all. We're going to be so open with each other. I'm super excited to create freely and authentically with you. Also, I think there's this thing you're supposed to say, right? Like, don't forget to like, subscribe, and put your notifications on, because your girl is doing it this year. So that's what we're doing. Yay. Yeah, this is going to be fun.